Hi, welcome to another weigh-in, health update and PhD. So weight-wise, I am 15 stone 5, so that is really good. It is, it's kind of staying the same for the past few weeks, which means I can now take that as a legitimate few pound loss. Because I was starting at 15 stone 10 for quite a while after stopping keto, especially after Christmas. And then it went down to 15 stone 7. My goal was really to get under 15 stone 7 initially, because it's quite hard with the steroids and stuff. So 15 stone 5. It did get down to 15 stone 3 at one point during the week, but this is my official weigh-in day. So 15 stone 5 point something. I think it's 15 stone 5.2. So I'm happy with that. What I've been doing to help bring my weight down, more the focus is my diabetes, and I am winning with that. But I've been eating 3 times a day, so trying to eat no more than 3 times a day, no snacking in between. I've been making healthier choices, so rather than picking up chocolate, I will pick up fruit, which I've been really enjoying, and it's just so hydrating and stuff as well. So I've really been enjoying that. I find that a lot of the time I'm not really wanting a big dinner, so my appetite's definitely changed anyway. So that's what's been going on with the weight. So I'm really happy with that, and I hope it just continues. Also, I think I'm getting my period right now, so it might come down to the 15 stone 3 very soon. So watch this space. So yeah, health. So like I said, diabetes has been doing really good. I've downloaded an app. I can't remember the name of it, but if you just go into your app store and you'll find a diabetes app, a free one. This one you can log in your insulin, but I don't use insulin, so I just use the logbook to track my bloods, because I was writing them down. Sorry, I'm squinting again, my eyes are still terrible. So I was writing them down, but now I just type it into the app, and it gives you a sort of average blood glucose number as well. So that's been really good. Some days last week, at one point I got to 6.5, which is within range. So the range is between 5 and 8. So 6.5, that's the first time I've been in range in such a long time. And my bloods are coming down. So remember, they were over like in the 30s. My blood sugar monitor was reading high all the time. So now it's, mostly it's either 8, 9, 10 starting the day. It always increases, it always spikes throughout the middle of the day. But it was spiking before, it was spiking to way up near the 30s, and now it's spiking to about, definitely under the 20s. So, and then it's coming back down again a bit at the end of the night. So I'm doing really well with the blood sugars, and I'm feeling the benefit. So I'm actually feeling so good. Apart from the eye situation, I've really been enjoying it. I've been enjoying having the energy, not feeling ill all the time. Honestly, it's so worth the effort, eating properly. And another thing to do, I've been timing my meds better and making sure that I take all my meds every single day. So before I was taking, like a slow release metformin, which I would take in the morning. I was taking the next one at lunchtime, and that just, I was sitting thinking about it, that doesn't make sense. So now I take one in the morning and one at night with my bedtime meds. So that's been making such a difference. And yeah, just not skipping any meds at all. So I'm really chuffed with the efforts. I'm really chuffed with the results that I'm getting so far. And that has meant that I've just been able to do so much more. I am still noticing when I'm out and about that my lungs are bothering me a bit. I'm having to stop quite a bit to catch a breath, just even doing the slightest thing. So that is something that I need to look into. This is a week full of appointments. So I've got rheumatology tomorrow to see my consultant, and they'll probably take bloods. And then I've got a pelvic scan on Wednesday to check on the cyst. And then I've got the GP on Thursday, because I finally made an appointment to ask about the headaches, the lump in my head, like the dent in my head, and that funny turn that I had a few weeks ago. So when I was at the cinema, I was getting really pins and needles in my face, my hands, really bad. It was getting really more and more intense as the movie was going on. And by the end of the movie, I went to speak to my mum, and I couldn't speak. My jaw was I just couldn't speak. It was weird. It was like, I felt like I was having a stroke. And now thinking back on it, I should have called somebody there and then, because there is every chance it could have been a mini stroke, which I know I'm at risk of with diabetes and stuff. So I'm going to mention it to the GP, because it could be linked to that. It could be linked to my blood sugars, you know, like neuropathy or something. So I don't know, but I shouldn't have had that experience. So I'm going to go see about the headaches and stuff as well. Finally see, you know, if that means anything to have a dent in your head. So that's been good. So yeah, so today I've already looked out an outfit that I'm going to wear to the rheumatology tomorrow, because that's actually quite important. Because if I get examined, you know, they'll normally tell you to take your trousers off and they'll check your legs. So it's nice. I like to have a long baggy top that covers. And then they ask you to put your trousers back on, take your top off. So everything, I've just picked everything that's easy to get on and off. So hopefully that'll be a good appointment tomorrow. Find out, maybe he'll want me to reduce my steroids again. He might see about rituximab. He'll probably order me a CT scan. And I'm kind of want to discuss with him, do I need to keep getting treatment at the minute? I don't want anything to rock the boat, because I'm really trying to get this PhD done. So talking about the PhD, I've actually submitted my 4th findings chapter to my supervisors. So it's just a very rough first draft. So I've got 4 rough first drafts that have been submitted now. So that's my 4 findings chapters. I've already done the majority of a methods chapter. So the next thing, this week I'm going to look at all the feedback that they've given me so far on these chapters, address them, implement changes, and then have a look at what I've got for the literature review and try and break it down into manageable chunks, because next week I'll be having a supervision. I've just opted for a video one again. I think I've been away from campus that long that the thought of going back would be quite nerve-wracking, and that could use up energy. So I'm probably better just to do it from home. But we're definitely going to have to discuss a literature review and extension, because there is no way I can submit a whole PhD by August. Like, there's just no way. Even if I felt great every single day, that just isn't going to happen. But I am trying really hard. So I've set up my desk in my living room. So I've set up a space through there so I can get motivated. Last week I worked on it so much, like in terms of like days in a row. And I just took Saturday, Sunday off just to not look at it. But I'm going to work on it today. At least set everything up, know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. So the goal is to have all the feedback and stuff, having looked at that and addressed it and implemented the changes before the meeting, so that I can start a literature review after the meeting next week. So that's a goal, bearing in mind that I've got all these medical appointments this week, and you just never know what's going to turn up. Sorry, I look so bad. I've opted just to go au naturel today. Don't want any makeup on, sitting in my caftan before I go and do the PhD stuff. I've just noticed it's a nice sunny day as well, so I might get some washing out. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's the difference. So this morning I got up, cooked breakfast for my son, made myself some toast. You know, I've scrubbed the bathroom, I've hoovered, I've fixed all the stuff in the living room, had a shower, you know, and then I'm going to do PhD work in that as well. So over a week ago, I couldn't have done that. So it's definitely worth making the effort with the diabetes, because I just knew that was the reason why I was feeling so crap all the time. So, yep, I will update next week to see how my weight's going and how all my appointments went this week and how far I've got in my PhD. So, thanks for watching, and I hope whatever you do this week, you get to spend your spoons on something fun.